One time I had one of my guys that was working for me many, many years ago, and they were reporting some things in ways that I did not approve to make things look better for them. I had a very direct conversation with them, sat them down, told them, you don't need to do this to impress me. If you ever do this again, this is the last chance you're getting. You're getting fired if you do this ever again. It was innocent. It was not illegal. It was innocent. I said, you can't do it. It never happened again. We had another person this one's an awkward one because it was our neighbor who we used to go to Bible study with this person. That person's daughter, they said, can you please give this person a job? We did. This person came and worked for us, and they wanted to get paid in checks. It was the only employment. Like, why do you want to get paid in checks? I don't want to get direct deposit. I don't want in checks. I'm like, okay, whatever, pay checks. So they're with us for 3 months, front desk clerk. 3 months later, I get a report. Chase calls me saying, hey, fraudulent activity going on with such and such employee. You have an employee that's done XYZ from you. They've taken the same check and reprinted it and have gone in and have taken $3,500 from you. And this was in California. Here's where we're going with them. Whether you decide to claim charges or not, we're going after them. And they're probably going to go to jail. Okay? We're just informing you of this. I said, you got to be kidding me. No. I made the phone call to the mother. And I said, I got some bad news for you. And you need to hear it from me before it happens to you. What's that? We're firing your daughter. Your daughter stole $3,500 from us, whatever, $3,500 from us. And we got call from the bank. The bank reported it, that it's fraud. She's going to go to jail for fraud, and she's fired. I'm sorry to have to give this news to you because we're neighbors, but this is what's happening. The mother and the stepfather are in tears crying because the person she was with had done this before, and they were hoping that now she was going to church that started working for us. This habit was going to stop. We fired him on the spot. No hesitation. Okay. The other thing I will tell you is sometimes you need to do a better job putting controls in place so your kids don't do anything that gets them in trouble. Sometimes we make it easy for employees to do things that they get in trouble. So I used to bring in forensics guys, and I still do it till today, and nobody knows. I hire forensics guys to come and audit the company cars that you have. You bought 2 books on Amazon that wasn't for me, you bought it for yourself. The forensics guys will identify all of that. Takes 2 weeks. You spend a couple $100,000, but they're going to identify who exactly is doing fraud and who's not. And unfortunately, when you do that, guess what you have to be ready for? They got to have a few calls to fire them. And typically the way it happens, to save face, you go to them and you say, this is you. This was not for us or the company. Who did you buy this for? And within seconds, they break. You need to resign today. You're out. We wish you nothing but the best. God bless. You can't do that here ever again. You need to move on. Insurance. We had a guy one time, insurance, him and his wife. He was in Florida. She was in North Carolina. She was the licensed person. He went and sold an insurance policy in North Carolina to a client, and he was not the licensed person. She was. And he was great, very good communicator, was making $120,000 with us. One client called us and told us that the client, had never met her. I'm like, wait, what? She's a licensed person, yes. He's not? Yes. You've never met her? No. You're serious? Yeah. Got it. Hey guys, emergency meeting. How many policies does this person sell? 54. Call every client and find out who sold to this client and see if they've ever met her. Out of all the clients, 50% had never met the writing agent who was licensed. It was all him. We called them, got on the call. They lied. He was the liar. He was a very bold liar. He was a great liar. Then at the end of the call, we showed it because we wanted to give him a chance to see if he was going to be honest about it or not. Nope. We terminated them, reported them to the Department of Insurance. They can never sell life insurance for 10 years, whatever the timeline was. We've been in this compliance space of people trying to steal money from us for a long time. And it's always nasty because it's a stupid mistake people make in thinking they're going to get away. Nowadays, there's plenty of technology to catch people.